Hello, writers. I am so excited to share our next lesson with you. We have been working on finding ideas for true stories. And the last time that we met, we talked about thinking of that special person, writing 3 small moments we've had with them, and then being able to write long off of that story. I'm going to show you another strategy that you can use and another way that you can get some ideas in case you're feeling like you don't have much to write about. Instead of thinking about a person today, we're going to think of a place that matters to you. Okay? And what I love about this strategy is that we get to map out a special place. So the next step is going to be to map small moments. And if you can see that I have a place here, and notice that the map isn't super detailed, but we have some different places with some labels of some memories. What I'm going to show you is what it might look like to map out your memory in your journal. What you're going to do after your story that you wrote about your special person, like the one we started the other day, you're going to find the next clean page and you're going to begin mapping. And let me show you what I did. So I, of course, went to the top and I wrote down a special place, Lake Geneva. I have a lot of good memories in Lake Geneva. So what I'm going to show you is that I drew a map, and I didn't get super detailed, but I did draw the shape of the lake as close as I could get it. And I drew a picture of my house. I did a little sailboat on the lake. And I did another place here. And what I did was, underneath, I put a little bullet point. So maybe my house, I have a lot of good memories at my house. One of them is the 4th of July. I also have a memory when I'm on the lake of a sailing race I watched. And another one is a wedding that I went to. So while I mapped this out, I was thinking of these special places, and I could probably add more and more and more. But again, we just want to make sure that we don't spend our whole time mapping, and we just spend a few minutes to think of some ideas. Then, just like we did with the person, we're going to think about, you know what, which one do I want to write about today? So I circled the one here, the sailing one. And now it's time, once I've chosen one, okay, it's time for us to write the story. So what you're going to do after you map out your ideas for your special place, you're going to go turn to the next clean page, and you're going to date it up on top, and you're going to begin writing. I do want to point out that on this side, I felt like I needed to brainstorm some ideas first, in the beginning, in the middle, and the end. Good writers do take some time to organize their thoughts so that their story flows in a nice sequence. So if that's a helpful strategy for you before you just begin writing, you may do that. Make sure you label the top part with the name of your place. And try to think of a good hook. How are you going to make your readers really, really want to read more? Once you've written your story in your composition book, you're going to make sure that you take pictures of it and submit it on Seesaw. Our goal of our writing is to make sure we're being descriptive, we're using capitalization and punctuation, and we want to make sure that we are building our stamina for writing, and we're writing an entire page. Okay? So I look forward to seeing all of your wonderful stories about a special place to you. Have fun mapping.